Madiba was quoted as saying, "I was not born with a hunger to be free, I was born free. Free in every way that I could know, free to run in the fields near my mother's hut, free to swim in the clear stream that ran through my village, free to roast millies under the stars." In fact, food was a very important part of his freedom, and he spoke a lot about the types of foods that he missed at home while being imprisoned. So to celebrate our freedom, we are cooking up some traditional South African dishes this morning, and we are doing it with flair and a lot of love. Why? Because Zoe is here.
Yay.
I was looking at the ingredients, trying to figure out what we are making here. I know it's traditional, I know it's very South African.
Yes.
What are you whipping up this
So
morning?
it's actually a fusion of two traditional South African dishes, so Bobotie and bunny chow. So we're making a Bobotie bunny chow.
Come on.
I know.
Come on.
And the reason why I chose to make this dish on this day is because bunny chow is something that, was seen as an oppressive dish. I mean,
100%,
the story
yeah,
comes
as a
that
cultural connection.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It used to be served out through the back door, etc., etc. But now, it's become one of the family favorites, and everybody loves bunny chow, and everyone eats.
And
bunny
eating
chow.
bunny chow is an expression of freedom in
Absolutely.
itself, man. You've got to have curry all over your face and all over your
Exactly.
hands.
True.
Oh, I love it. And
True.
it's smelling amazing, even at this early stage. So what do we need for our
Okay,
little
so I've
combo?
got in here some onions that have been browning and sauteing. To that, I'm going to add some garlic and ginger, which is like classic
Yeah.
curry, bunny chow and Bobotie ingredients. So we're basically making the Bobotie part. We've got some turmeric going in here, and we've got some curry powder also.
Course.
Okay. And then to that, I'm going to add mince. You could actually use chicken mince, ostrich mince, lamb mince.
A little bit of lamb.
Exactly. We've got beef today.
Off the bone.
So basically, always make sure that you cook your spices whenever you're cooking with spices.
And obviously, we're going the mince route to keep it true to the Bobotie
Absolutely,
flavor. Yeah?
absolutely. And then actually, while I finish this, you're going to make the custard part for us because obviously it's a Bobotie. So we've got some eggs, some milk,
All right, can
salt
I
and pepper
mix the two?
that you're
Whisk
going
away?
to mix together.
Cool.
And then we're going to obviously pop that on top of the bunny chow.
How much salt?
Oh, just a pinch.
Just a pinch. A pinch it is.
And also, what's traditional with Bobotie is to soak the bread in milk, just as a thickener. So what you can do is whatever you take out of the actual bun that you're using, you can soak that in the milk.
All right.
And then you pop that in there, just crumble it up, just mush it in here. And then we've got some stock going in here. And basically, you cook it just like you would a Bobotie.
What stock did you use there?
We've just got some beef stock there, but you could use chicken stock or vegetable stock or even water, actually, because there's so much flavor with the spices. Okay, so then you just let this cook until it's cooked down. Make sure you mash the bread in, and it will dissolve, etc. Okay.
How's that for a consistency?
Beautiful.
All right?
Well
Beautiful.
done.
Thank you.
This also will need some seasoning.
Lovely stuff.
So now we're going to assemble. So we've got here a ciabatta roll.
Nice.
You can do, traditional bunny chow, half a loaf of bread, but it's nice to do individual ones as well.
I
So
like the idea of this as a canapé almost. Get yourself little rolls, little mini
little
bite-sized
mini buns. Yeah,
loaves,
that's a good idea. Okay, so this is some Bobotie that we made, Bobotie filling rather, that we made earlier. So you're going to fill that.
Cool.
And then we've got some fresh bay leaves. If you don't have fresh, you can, of course, use the dried leaf. It's more for decoration anyway.
Sure. I'm going to stack it up a little bit.
Yeah, stack it and then just push it in, sort of press it in, just because our custard needs a bit of space too.
Okay, it needs
There
some room to maneuver. Cool.
Perfect. Okay, we put a bay leaf on there. And then what I like to do is sort of spoon some custard on. You'll be making about 6 of these. So then move on to the rest, then come back.
Sure, so it can
And keep
really
filling
soak
it
into all of those little holes
so
there.
it soaks into the bread and it soaks down to the bottom. And then pop it into an oven, 180 degrees. And all you want to do here is cook the custard. So it'll
Because
take
everything
about
else is done, yeah?
20 minutes, yeah. So we've got some in the oven.
Right, well, you do that. I'll bring you guys up to speed. The key word this morning is dinner to 33728. That's dinner to 33728. We'll send you a link. You click on the link, and the ingredients list is yours, and that SMS is going to cost you just $1.50. All right, our finished products are smelling, looking amazing.
Aren't they? They smell good
Oh,
too. So the
that's
custard's
wonderful.
set beautifully.
There we
I'm
go.
gonna
Pop that
serve you up
right
one.
there. Thank you
And
so
there it
much.
is. How
Dun,
beautiful.
dun, dun.
Serve it with a side salad, if you will, or just serve it like that. Because, bunny chow is just as it is. A bit of coriander wouldn't go amiss either.
Oh, I
Look at that, a
love
fusion
that,
for
man.
Freedom
And a
Day.
little bit more chili on top.
Oh, for you, yes.
Just quite
And some chutney
so
and
you
all
are
the
dripping
other
by the end of it. No,
sambals.
that is beautiful and a wonderful expression of freedom this morning. Make sure that when you eat this guy, though, that you really do express yourself. I want to see bunny chow all over your face. Now, that looks amazing. Can I have a taste?
Yes, of course.
Thank you so much. Oh, that smells amazing.